What is up, guys? Just checking in. I just finished my workout. I'm going to show you here in a second. I wanted to say what's up. I just trained like a push day and I filmed some chest. And I'll just kind of walk you through back day and chest day and just kind of see what's up. I want to talk about how to lose fat, how to keep it off, and making sure that you're not losing muscle at the same time. Just some general habits that are probably more important than, some crash diet that you're doing. Anyway, check it out. Welcome to today's voiceover. We're starting this workout for back day with pull-ups. That's going to act as our compound movement. It's also going to really warm up the back. Think about it like your compound as if you were doing bench press for your chest or squats for your legs, but it's pull-ups for your back. Okay, make sure you're focused here. And this is probably one of my favorite back exercises of recent, especially because of this Panada equipment. It feels amazing, and I really like using it. You can see that just huge stretch, huge squeeze, and it feels really good. So this is one where I say squeeze every rep because a lot of people make that mistake on back day. It's easy to squeeze muscles you can see. When you can't see it, a lot of times you will end up kind of cheating on the weight, not really pulling it all the way back because you can't actually see yourself doing it. That's something that I noticed just recording myself, so I would recommend to do that just to actually see your form. But here's another one. I said big stretch here. Making sure that you're actually getting that full stretch. Watch this. Boom, all the way up. That is very important, stretching out your back and your lats and every single muscle to get some good stimulation and growth out of it. So let's kind of get into this. Have a routine, either weekly or daily or asynchronous. Set boundaries outside of the routine and stay within those. The key here is to take consistent little steps to cover huge bounds over time. Make slow changes. So that kind of addresses something I do really want to talk about. When you have your routine, you can do like your weekly split, your daily split. If let's say you do a full body workout every day or every other day or something like that, you have your bro split, weekly split, or asynchronous where you're going to do a set number of workouts and then take a rest day and repeat, and it might not really represent a full week. So make sure that whatever your plan is, you have a margin of error that you are allowing yourself to kind of go through and use, but you don't go beyond that and you don't go within that. So let's say you're going to work out 4 days, take a rest day. Well, maybe you work out 5 days and maybe you take a rest day. Maybe you work out 3 days and you take a rest day. But you don't work out 2 days and you don't work out 6 days. Otherwise, you're going to either not recover enough or not get enough stimulation, and it'll kind of throw you off track. Another thing about making slow changes when you're trying to lose weight is you might look at the scale and say, hey, I'm up a pound or down a pound and I needed to be down this much, or I didn't want to go up, so I'm going to just cut all my calories out tomorrow. And also, I missed my cardio, so I'm going to do X, Y, and Z cardio to kind of make up for it. Well, the key here is to be consistent, and what that really means is that you're going in and doing similar things day in and day out with your plan, and you're going to make slow changes on the weekly to monthly scale rather than the daily scale. Kind of look at it from a macro perspective rather than a micro perspective. You can get kind of down in the weeds with it, but it's very important to do that. And another tip, every successful diet achieves a caloric deficit. Pick the diet that works for you. My recommendation is a balanced diet that meets macro goals and supplies as much nutrients to the muscles and organs as possible. The key here is to stay within 150 calories of your goal, multiply your body weight by 0.12, and that's going to be 10 to 12, really 12 weeks, about a pound a week, or 1% rather. So like for me, it would be over 2 pounds is 1%, depending on your body weight. And as long as you're meeting that caloric deficit, the type of diet and the macro split and everything that you do isn't as important. In a second here, I'm going to go over some general macro split recommendations. But like I said, getting caught up in the weeds. looking at the micro. It's not as important as being consistent and achieving a certain goal over time. So what macro split is best? Really, it breaks down to 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. For fats, multiply your body weight by 0.25 to 0.3, and carbs fill the rest of your calories, whatever's left. Cheat days fill protein requirements and then increase by 200 to 400 calories and fill remaining with any calories you want. So that pretty much breaks it down. That's my recommendation for dieting. As long as you're getting your calories from your protein that you need, and getting your required fats for health reasons, after that, what you do with your food is really up to you. And that is the trick to dieting, is making sure that you're hitting that macro level of calories. And as long as you stay in a deficit, you'll lose weight. Or if you want to maintain or slowly gain, that's how you control it. And you make slow changes addressing your weight over time.